You wake up, another day begins, and somewhere in the background of your mind, there's a quiet pressure. Not panic, not fear, just a subtle thought you can't fully name. Am I using my life correctly? Days pass quickly, weeks blur together, years move faster than they should, and you don't feel lost exactly, but you don't feel deliberate either. Most people don't waste their lives on purpose. They wake up, they respond to messages, they handle responsibilities, they stay busy. But at night, when everything goes quiet, there's a strange discomfort, a sense that time is moving faster than your ability to choose how it's spent. Psychologically, this isn't laziness, it isn't a lack of ambition, it's something deeper. Your brain evolved to manage immediate survival, not long-term meaning. So it prioritizes what's urgent, what's loud, what demands attention right now. Emails, notifications, deadlines, expectations. The result? Life becomes reactive, not intentionally chosen, but continuously responded to. And over time, this creates a quiet existential fatigue. Not burnout from effort, but burnout from misalignment. Here's the important reframe. If you feel like life is slipping through your fingers, it's not because you're failing at life. It's because your brain is doing exactly what it was designed to do. The human mind is a prediction machine. It constantly scans the environment for threats, rewards, social signals. Meaning doesn't register as urgent. It's abstract, long-term, invisible. So the brain postpones it, again and again and again, until one day, time feels suddenly scarce. This isn't a personal flaw, it's a design limitation. Imagine your attention as a spotlight on a dark stage. Where the light points feels important, where it doesn't, might as well not exist. Your brain automatically points this spotlight towards novelty, uncertainty, potential reward, potential loss. That's dopamine at work. Dopamine doesn't care about happiness, it cares about pursuit. It keeps you chasing what's next. Meanwhile, meaning lives in a different system. Meaning is processed through reflection, memory, narrative, values, slower circuits, quieter circuits. So unless you intentionally turn the spotlight inward, your life gets guided by what's stimulating, not what's significant. This is why people stay busy but feel empty. The brain is fed, the soul is unattended. Practical framework. How to spend life wisely. Not productivity tips, not motivation, just alignment. Principle 1. Separate urgency from importance. Your brain treats urgency as danger. Important things feel optional because they're quiet. Psychological trick. Ask one question daily. If I repeat today for 10 years, where do I end up? This engages prospective memory, the brain's ability to simulate future outcomes. You're not choosing the day, you're choosing the trajectory. Principle 2. Design for energy, not time. Time management fails because time isn't the constraint, energy is. Neuroscience shows that self-control draws from a limited pool. When energy is depleted, values collapse. So instead of asking, how do I fit this in? Ask, when does my mind feel most clear? That's when you invest in learning, creativity, relationships, reflection. Wisdom isn't about doing more. It's about placing meaning where energy naturally flows. Principle 3. Shrink the future into the present. The future feels unreal to the brain. That's called temporal discounting. The brain undervalues long-term rewards because they're psychologically distant. Solution? Make the future visible. Write letters to your future self. Visualize ordinary days, not milestones. Name what you want to feel, not achieve. When the future becomes emotionally concrete, behavior changes without force. Principle 4. Choose fewer identities. Modern life pressures you to be everything: productive, interesting, available, successful, updated. But identity overload fractures attention. Psychology shows that identity clarity reduces anxiety and decision fatigue. Ask what roles actually matter in the long run, then let the rest remain optional. A meaningful life is narrow, not crowded. Principle 5. Practice intentional neglect. Every yes is a quiet no to something else, but the brain avoids loss more than it values gain, so you overcommit. Wisdom requires the courage to disappoint, not others, but expectations that aren't aligned with your values. Neglect isn't failure, it's focus. Think of life as a container. Time fills it automatically. Meaning does not. Meaning must be placed. Your job isn't to chase happiness. It's to decide what deserves repetition, what deserves attention, what deserves your limited energy. A wise life isn't dramatic. It's consistent, quiet choices, repeated gently, over time. One day, your life will feel short, not because it was small, but because it passed quickly. The question isn't, how do I live forever? The question is, how do I live on purpose? Not louder, not faster, just more deliberately. And maybe that's enough.